Well, I think, this is another area where I think my fundamental research is coming into play. The whole course of the past century has been to isolate economic determinants from political determinants, from social determinants, as if they were fundamentally sort of disconnected in some way. And clearly they're not. To have a strong and vibrant society, you need a strong economy. To have a sound political system, you need a sound civil society. These things are not disconnected, and they are unified at the fundamental ethical level. And so the economy, the issue of local food, for instance, has both political and social impact. I think the idea that, again, our determinants are narrow and we make decisions based upon purely economic factors risks potentially damaging our civil society, or making us vulnerable to risks that we can't even begin to imagine today. And I think the beauty of separation is it makes decision making easy. We can boil things down to a set of financial metrics. We can compare them. That decision is easy. The outcomes are not so easy, because when the situation changes, when we see degradation of our cities, when we see poverty or homelessness and a variety of social ills, then that's when we begin to appreciate that there is a connection. But we have no means of quantifying that. We have no means of fully addressing that, incorporating that in any decision-making process. So that's where we believe that there is a need to look more broadly at all of these decisions and to integrate them. The social, we boil it down to social as something much more definitive. The fundamental asset of social capital is the civil society we live in, the set of relationships and historical customs and the way we do things and the way we're able to cooperate that allows us to generate wealth in various different ways. So that asset needs to be identified, and we have to know what grows that asset, what increases the civility, and what are the factors which diminish it, impair it. And we need to be focusing on building and strengthening that as a foundation to all the other activity that goes on in society, whether it's economic or political or whether it's even sports teams or social events or media or anything.